Are we live? That's the big question. Yes, we are. Haha. Welcome, everybody, to Champions of the Colossus after X amount of weeks of hiatus. Whoops. It is episode 27A, and we are with the Guardians of Bonk. It is the 12th of Heat's Wrath, and who knows what time it is? You're in a dungeon. Our Bonk Boys venture further into the dungeon of the cultists, finding and killing any they come across. Koso ignores and gets hit by a trap, and Luronk follows it up with another dart to the face. With their stolen cloaks, the gang was able to fool the cultist sermon for a moment, only for Brendeth to jump up and cause chaos. Luronk one-shot one of the leaders. Koso made the ultimate betrayal. Thelonious mass sleep daemoned a crowd, and Brendeth speed ran through a dungeon room to make it to the source of the screaming. A dead guard and a mutilated dwarven man holding the hand of a small girl. Oh, and a guard ran off screaming for help, and that surely won't bite anybody in the ass.
Nope. Not even a little bit. We'll be fine.
Alright.
0% chance.
Let me activate the map for you guys. And we are. Oh my god. I think we are still in initiative, aren't we?
Hmm?
I believe we were.
Yes, because there are still bad guys. So let me just change the ambiance real quick.
Do you have to roll again, or are you just gonna?
Nothing quite like popping up the map, and it's just a pile of corpses.
Alright, so body of corpses, pile of heads, pile of bodies. Where the fuck is Luronk?
He's gonna be. Wait, where?
Like on
I'm right
the map.
here.
Oh, he's underneath the corpse.
I'm gonna put that corpse on top of the corpse. Alright.
Luronk put it over his shoulder.
So, last time, I believe we left off with it being, Koso's turn. Yes. So, Koso.
Okay.
Let me describe kind of what you can see right now. Your friends are around you. Hold on as I increase the volume. Your friends are around you. The half of the room is lit. You see a door wide open that you definitely saw Brendeth run through. And so far all of the cultists around you seem to be dead. What do you do?
Okay. Huh.
Also, oh crap, do I have to like end combat? No. If I... Aha, yes.
Well, I can't see anyone.
Yep, you can't see anyone.
How much
I
movement
mean,
do I have? 45.
You should be able to see, Luronk and Thelonious next to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see that one.
And you know that Brendeth went into this room. Otherwise, you don't know much else.
Okay. We're gonna go see what's going on over here.
Alright.
It's 15... 30... Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Alright. You
Oh,
step into an extremely dark room and it's hard for you to see.
I can't see anything. Where's the torch?
You do see the source of light behind you through the doorway, where just a little bit of light comes through the door. So you can go back, but if you're gonna move forward, you're gonna have to, like, blindly move, even though the room is illuminated for you, technically.
Can I, activate Visage of the Astral Self at any time?
What is the description?
It's a bonus action.
Yeah, you bonus action, activate.
Can I have that 120 feet of dark vision, please?
Sure.
Use a key
I
point.
guess I'll give it to you. You know what I realized the other day? Dark vision is colorblind vision. Can't see colors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Didn't even
god.
realize that.
Unless you have a feature that says you see as if it were bright light, but
Yes,
by default,
yes.
no colors.
So you
Right,
can see
moves
normally
30.
in darkness is you can see everything.
25, 40, 45.
Alright. As you are nearing this other open door that you can probably deduce that Brendeth also ran through, you can see the beginnings of a table, though you can't really make out exactly what's on the table, but you do see a round basin with a little tuft of red hair kind of sticking out from like the angle that you're at right now and the distance you are. That's kind of all you see. Is some like red hair in a basin.
Sick.
Would you like to do anything with your action?
I don't think all my actions are like attacks.
Right. I will remind you that you can use your action to dash if that is if you want to move extra.
Oh yeah. How far is the dash? Half of your move speed?
A dash is your full move speed.
Oh, full?
Yep.
Okay.
You don't have to move the full, but you know.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Alright. As you enter this room, you see Brendeth kind of in the middle of the room. And two guards looking very shocked and are like currently reaching for their weapons in shock. There is a dead man in guard's uniform here with...
Which one is dead? This one? Oh, okay.
Yep.
I hovered
Dead
over.
man in... I'm going to zoom in for the audience. Guard's uniform, and he has, I think what I said last time was like one of his arms and one of his legs missing. Or both of his legs and one of his arms. I forget which one. But he got limbs missing.
Yeah, question on that one as well. Was he recently dead? Like, he died as I walked in the room, was that right? Or, like...
He was dying as you guys were, like, fighting.
Okay. Right, because I heard, like, screaming and stuff from this room.
Yeah. And you can now clearly see that there is a body sitting up in this basin. You can't see them very clearly just yet because they're around the corner, but you can see like the side of somebody's face.
God. Okay. Well. So I still have an action, right?
No, you
I used
your
everything.
action
All right.
to dash.
Cool. I will stop here, look at Brent, say, guess this one's mine. And then my turn.
Alright. Next up is, in fact, our Brendeth. I didn't have to zoom out. Oh my god. What would you like to do?
Woo! I would like to say to Koso as he walked in the room and said, "I guess this one's mine." Actually, swap with me, and I will run over here.
Will you be taking an attack of opportunity?
I will. I'm just gonna eat it. That's fine.
Alright.
I don't understand why, but I love it.
I mean, you might not end up eating it, to be completely real with you. Yeah, does a 10 hit you?
Nope. I'm fine.
Alright. Yes, you are fine.
Alright, having assessed that the other people in the room are at least safe for now, I mean, in a lot of pain and suffering, but alive, and this guy is very recently dead, I'm going to use my very safe revival technique, which lets me cast Revivify without expending a spell slot or material component. For some reason, the target gains a level of exhaustion and is frightened of me for 1 minute upon reviving, but I'm going to revive the guy that just got killed.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna roll for arms and legs missing because I forget what I said and we're just gonna let the dice decide. So let's see how many limbs are missing. Let's roll a d4. 2 of his limbs are missing. How many of his hands? Alright, he got one arm and 1 leg missing. Showing that I rolled. Because Revivify doesn't restore their body parts.
Nope.
But
I really wanted you to roll a 4 for the
It
limbs
doesn't
missing.
make
that
him-
would be fucking hilarious if he was just a stump.
Also doesn't make him any less in pain, but he'll be alive.
Yes. So he, his eyes open wide with a start, and you can see that his still on his body, leg and arm are shackled to the slab, and when he opens his eyes wide, he just starts screaming in agony.
He sees me leaning over him with a pair of scalpels in my hand, just like working on him as he wakes up. And as he would look up, I'd probably be looking down, and he can see over the top of my mask a little bit, and see that my eyes are just glowing this deep red behind the mask.
Yeah, he starts screaming, and he goes, "No, I don't want to be eaten!" And he tries
You'll
to
be fine.
He tries to push you, and you just see like his shoulder kind of thump against the slab as he's trying to move his non-existent arm.
That's my turn.
Fun. The rational cultist is like, I do not get paid enough for this. No, he doesn't say that. He is, however, going to drop his bone saw that he was holding, and he's going to take out his scimitar and go, You, I can't have you interrupting our next ritual. And he goes to try and stab the guy that's over the slab of
understandably.
meat. With a 5 to hit.
Nope.
So he does not. Let's see what the agreeable cultist does. He's gonna run forward and...
Did the rational cultist just call the person who's revived a slab of meat?
Yes.
Nice, just making sure.
This guy runs forward and basically says, "Don't worry, Jim. I'll get this one. You get the other one." Goes to stab Koso. Let's see if he can. Yeah, does a 14 hit?
Nope.
Okay, I didn't think so, but I wanted to check. So he also does not hit. Zooming out and then back in. Thelonious.
Alright. We're just gonna start heading in. There's 30.
You
And
walk
then-
into this room. It is dark, yet you can see because of your dark vision. And there are a bunch of very dusty and grimy coffins all in this room.
Yeah, fat lot of good this room's gonna do me, so I can dash too, right?
Yeah, you can.
For an
Everyone
action?
can use their action to dash. It's the bonus
well-
action that's specific to classes.
We're just gonna dash in.
Right. You still have
You
your
see-
bonus action if you'd like to do anything with that. I don't know what you left.
Probably are gonna hold off for now.
Alright. You run in to witness a scene. You see Koso actively fighting one of the cultists, as well as our boy, Brendeth, leaning over a body. You can't really see just because, Brendeth is kind of over this man, but the man's just screaming in terror, screaming about how he doesn't want to get eaten, and that monster, stay away from me. And then this guy is actively trying to stab Brendeth, while Brendeth is just easily just ducking his head like, nope. Hold on, I'm trying to work here. Hold on.
I'm just gonna say sounds about right.
Alright. Anything else with your turn?
Nope, we're good.
Alright. We will move on to Luronk.
LeBonk? Bonk, bonk, bonk?
Luronk?
But he's in the bathroom and he's muted.
Koso, I see your hands raised. Is there a reason for that?
Oh, why was my mic muted? Okay. Anyways,
I thought that was the. That was not intentional. I thought it was the. And we haven't been here for a while, so I thought that was the button to like make sure I drag my guy. But that's the little square crosshair thing.
Nope.
But anyways, I am here. I didn't remember. Did we hear voices from this hallway? Or like movement in this hallway?
No, you heard, you saw a guy very early in your fighting run out the hallway and scream for help.
Okay, I thought I remembered hearing people coming back, but not
Nope.
that's... Right,
I will let you know
15,
once you hear any reinforcements arrive.
30, and I'm going to bonus action dash, or action dash,
Yeah, you can't bonus action dash.
up to here.
Nice. You also witness the same thing, only you only see the feet of Brendeth, like hoisted up on the slab, and you kind of don't see the guard that's engaged with Brendeth, but you do hear screams from where Brendeth is saying, "No, monster! I don't want to be eaten!" Ah!
Wait, he only sees my feet? Am I like laying on my stomach on the slab or something?
I was expecting like that you're like on your knees, like over this guy, like working on him.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, you're right.
So
I
like
can
your
see that.
your feet are like at the end of it. Not that you're laying down, but just like that your feet are down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You're
That
laying
makes
on
sense.
top of him with your face in his face, like
I just-
it's okay.
Don't
When
worry.
you said he
I'm
just sees the
healing
feet, that's when my brain went to it. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, not like that. Would you like to do anything with your bonus action, Luronk?
I don't think I can at this point, so
Okay.
I'm done.
That's fine. Koso, you are actively you are actively engaged.
Yeah?
With this, sorry, I went to go highlight something and then my whole screen went sideways.
Engaged, Pog.
You were engaged
Or
with
agreeable.
the agreeable cultist. What would you like to do?
Oh, you know what I'd like to do? Let's do that little fucking.
So this guy's name is Jim.
Where's the button? Looking for it. Still can't find it.
What are you doing?
Looking for my normal attack.
Bonk.
Wait, what?
You can, pro tip, you can drag things down to the little hotbar at the bottom with the numbers, and they'll be like shortcuts.
That would be cool. I'm gonna have to. Oh, here we go.
It's
Maybe
very
I'll do
Paladin.
that. There we go. We're gonna do the first of 3.
All right. Roll attack.
And 25.
Yeah, that hits.
Are we still actually? Are we still exhausted? Brilliant disadvantage.
The first level exhaustion is only for
Checks and stuff.
skill checks.
Okay, cool.
So if you were persuading these guys like, "Hey, don't fight us or we'll fucking kill you," then you would have a disadvantage on that because you're tired.
Damage.
Going, don't do it. Don't.
10 damage. Oh, he did. All right, time for the other one.
You killed the agreeable cultist. Jim looks horrified that his friend just fell to the ground. Oh my god, you hit Jim?
For 10.
My god, Jim is dead.
Double kill.
Well, I was gonna have a thing where like, oh, at the end of your turn, you hear a noise, blah blah blah, but I guess I'll just fucking roll initiative for these fuckers. We're gonna stay in the turn order, but as you hear kind of banging from the other side of the room, sounds like it's like on a door, and you hear, "Jim! The new guy! Are you guys okay in there? We're hearing screaming."
Oh fuck.
Just give me 1 second. I have a lot of keys. I'll be in a moment. And
That's funny. Holy shit.
I'll tell you guys outside of character, but obviously in character you don't know. At the top of the turn order, they will open the door. If you don't open it for them.
Okay.
Brendeth. This guy is screaming in agony and fear and trying to smack you with his stump.
Yep, understandable, honestly. I'm gonna do what I can for him. I don't got much, but I can do this at least.
Alright.
Well, technically he's gotta be willing.
Oh, he's not willing. He's afraid of you.
Okay then. Cure wounds.
Unfortunately, he is,
That's fine. I'll cure him with magic. That doesn't require him to be willing. So I'll drop that on him.
Require him to be willing. I want to die. You don't get to die.
Not on my watch.
How much do you heal
Yeah.
him for?
Oh, fuck! I thought that would automatically roll for me. 11.
You almost max him out.
Woo! Magic healing. Hog.
You heal him. Obviously, his limbs aren't gonna magically grow back, but the wounds do close and kind of seal up. And his pain kind of starts to go away, and he's no longer screaming in pain, but he is still freaking out that you're here.
Understandable. I'm gonna let him be there for now, and I'm gonna go over here.
You just hear the guard scream, "No! Daemoned! Keep him away from the girl! He's a monster!"
Which one of you needs more help here? I guess I could probably take a look and see that too, but I don't have any actions left. I'm asking.
I can describe this to you.
Sweet.
As you walk up to the basin, you see this dwarven man. His hair is greasy and caked with mud. One of his eyes has been scooped out and is still dangling from his face. And he doesn't seem to have any limbs missing, but he does look really beat up as he sits in this pool. Meanwhile, the hand that he's holding leads to a young girl who seems, other than being like super dirty and grimy and looking a little malnourished, she looks fine. No injuries.
Okay, so she looks fine. She's just scared, and he looks fucked up.
And he looks fucked up, but he's holding on to her. And if you lean in close, you can hear him just kind of muttering, like, "It's okay. We'll bring you home to your mom. I just need to sleep."
Let me take a look, sir. Just 1 second. And I'll say that, but I actually can't do anything for 6 more seconds, so...
Yes. But it'll only be 6 more seconds.
Yeah.
This guy's going to work on trying to unlock the door. Jim is dead. The new guy is dead. And at the top of the order, you hear a click as a door unlocks. Thelonious.
Do I know where that door is? Is it from further in the room that I can't see? I was looking, or is it from behind?
You are hearing it further into the room that you can't see.
Okay.
It definitely doesn't sound like it's coming from behind.
Alright, we're gonna...
Right. As you move up there, you do see that there's a, not a door at the end of the room here, but there is a hallway that kind of veers to the left. And you assume that might be where it's from, since there's no walls or no doors on this side of the room.
Alright. Well, I'm probably not the right person to go in front here.
Yeah.
But, let's see. Would it make sense for me to be seeing the guy with the eye popping out?
Oh, yeah.
From where I am. Alright.
You wouldn't see everything in intricate detail, like you wouldn't see.
But I could tell he's fucked up.
You could see that his head is slightly slumped. He got an eyeball literally dangling out of his head, and that Brendeth is leaning over him, going, "Just 1 second, I'll help you."
All right, let's make it a little easier on him.
Nice.
All right. For 8. Oh my god. This is what happens when NPCs have, like, no health. You guys just max out healing these people. So magically, it's very weird because as you cast this spell, you hear a plop as the wound where his eye was gouged out closes, but his eyeball that was hanging out kind of cuts off and plops into the blood.
Jesus.
But all of a sudden his kind of cloudy-headed behavior starts to perk up a little bit, and he looks around like, huh, what? Oh!
We are here to help, sir.
So you came here to rescue us?
More later, yes. We'll talk on this.
Please unshackle the girl first. And that's that.
In 6 seconds, yes.
In 6 seconds, hold on. I could just imagine like a comedy of D&D where, sorry I'm tangenting, but like a comedy movie where they'll go to like heal somebody and the guy's like, okay, unchain me. He's like, hold on. I gotta wait 6 seconds. It's been 6 seconds. Not in our time.
Wrong type of seconds.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna still hold on to like the bardic inspirations and stuff. Luronk, I think, still has one. If I'm looking at the right symbol.
The T-pose
it's
symbol
been a bit.
is inspiration, yes.
Okay, so yeah, Luronk still has one. I'm gonna hold off on them until things get a little more real.
I don't know why my initiative tracker is not popping up at the top of the screen here for the camera, but whatever. Alright, the jealous cultist is going to go out. I'm coming in! 10, 15, 20, 25. Intruders! 20, 30. He's going to, dash at the first person he sees. And he just brandishes his short sword and goes, unhand the prisoners!
Yeah, as I hear Thelonious heal this guy, I turn my attention away and face this guy to defend myself.
Alright. Luronk, you hear the intruders, and you feel like someone may have entered the room. Do not stand on. You're standing on a table.
Okay, fine. I'll go here. And then I'll go here.
I'm just saying, there's obstacles.
I'll roll an athletics check to go over the table.
If you can roll an athletics check if you want. It will be at disadvantage because all of you have exhaustion.
I can do it. I want to see you fucking.
That one fucking just eats it.
Okay, fine. I will do it for the means.
Lines across the table.
Roll with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Oh shit!
That's disadvantage. What the fuck?
What did you just roll?
Fuck yeah, dude.
17 and a 19.
My god. Alright, so you not only do you clear this without knocking over any of the potion bottles, the candles, anything like that, but you just kind of like fucking soar over this shit, and I'm gonna say you land here because you jumped. You had a little jump and start. And you literally like land on your feet, not superhero pose, but like, you know, no problem.
Okay, do I hear any more shuffling from this hallway or just this one?
Oh,
person?
you hear stomps coming from over here. Like, as if people were stomping down the stairs.
Okay, I'm gonna use my action to dash, and I will just dash into this doorway.
No, oh, okay.
Oh god, back
Okay.
slips. Back slips.
Become the wall! The probing cultist is now going to rush forward. And jumps slightly as he turns the corner and sees a person right fucking there and just goes, ah! And smacks you with his scimitar, maybe. We'll see. He crits with a 23. My god, these guys are not for 3 damage. Oh wait, I only rolled normal. Hold on. I'll do the different.
For 4 damage.
For 7 damage.
Oh
No!
Not 7 damage.
How will Luronk ever
But that is
financially
his
recover?
turn. The funny cultist is going to step up. Dum, 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 dum. He sees that his friend is actively engaged with something. He can't really tell right away. And he just turns around, and Luronk, you kind of see this figure turn around and call back, "Go tell the boss!" Koso.
Ooh. Guess I'll pause from the gifts. Okay. We're gonna start moving. Let me just... 25. Ooh.
As you are... I just realized this guy's also Jim. As you're
I
walking...
never saw this. Okay, so this is the girl that I was hearing about.
Yep. So as you walk by the half man on the slab, he cries out to you, "Sir, be careful! That man is a monster!" And you walk forward. You see Brendeth turning to actively engage with a cultist. You see this dwarven man who looks grimy and covered in blood, but doesn't seem to be any wounds on him. He does have an eye missing, but like, it doesn't look like it's bleeding actively. He looks pretty good, actually. And you see a little girl just kind of not in a fetal position like laying down, but in it kind of sitting up, just grasping onto this dwarf's hand and crying silently. And you see Luronk being a wall.
So this guy is a baddie.
I've never been with the baddie. Yes, he is a bad guy.
Alright, we're gonna... How much?
Welcome
Oh,
up.
it says how much I used, right? Yeah, okay.
I think you used...
So go to here.
Yep.
And then you know what's next.
You gonna smash?
I'm gonna...
I wonder how many hits it'll take for you to kill this guy.
Smack him and spray his blood all over
Alright, you
this
hit.
girl. Yeah.
I'm gonna...
Watch the spray.
Oh, it took one.
Koso, can you roll me an intimidation check?
Uh-oh.
Wait, hold on. I think I have advantage.
And disadvantage from...
Oh, so then it's normal. Is it additive like that?
Yep.
Let's make sure I have the
only
wisdom
time it's
and
not
charisma
additive is
intimidation.
Double
Okay.
advantage
So-
or double disadvantage. That's
So
not
it's a
additive.
normal intimidation check.
Yep. Roll me a normal intimidation check. Alright. Thank you for that.
This girl isn't scared of me.
Or is she?
The girl is just still whimpering in her little position. She's not really looking up at anybody. She's just kind of keeping her head down.
Okay.
Oh, anything else?
Gonna move 5 more feet.
Nice. Now you can smack
And
Luronk if
into-
you want to.
No. It's like
Give him a little.
funsies.
Just give him a little
15?
poke.
I don't think that hits him.
Wait, who are you hitting?
Give him a little.
No one. That was not a real
Oh.
roll.
That does not hit me. Roll again.
He's giving a little tap on the shoulder.
I do have one more, but I'm not gonna do it. Anyways, into this position as to provide additional protection from ward guards for this young girl,
Alright.
and look at her and say, "Don't worry, it's gonna be okay."
Can your astral arms all do a thumbs up pose?
Yes, all. How many are there? I think there's only 2. Might be a bunch. I think I can decide. But no. We'll give her a high five later with the astral arms.
Oh, cute. Give her bludgeoning damage with the high fives.
I'll put them all in a line, and she can like run really fast, like she's running through like a bunch of people with like.
Adorable.
Anyways, yeah, that's my turn.
Brendeth. The guard that you were about to engage with gets one shot easily.
Perfect.
As I walk by.
Friends got my back. Easy clap. I guess I will ask either of them. Either of you need any more medical attention at this moment?
Either of
You
us.
both look like you will leave for now, but Just asking, does it hurt anywhere that we can't see?
The dwarf shakes his head and he goes, "No, I took all of the damage they were gonna do to her."
Nice
I see.
pun.
Okay.
And the little girl just kind of sniffles and wipes at her nose, and you see like a little stream of snot and tears kind of go on her cheek. And it kind of cleans her cheek because her cheeks and her face is all kind of like very dirty and grimy from the conditions down here. And she just kind of looks up at you quietly.
It is going to be okay, yes. We will get you out of here. We just need a second to deal with what is going on. I'm going to stay where I am. I'm just going to hold an attack, just in case anything gets near me.
Alright. You hold an attack in case something comes near you. Philosophical cultist has a decision to make. One is he goes to the boss. Two is he stupidly tries to fight because he's stupid. He rolled a 2! Alright, he's like, "No, I need to help you guys," and then he gets stuck in the fucking traffic that Luronk is causing. Thelonious.
Alright, we're gonna get into the middle of the spray. Right about here seems good.
You can definitely see that there's at least 2 people in the hallway, but you can't really catch, like, really anything else other than their shoulders. The wrong big, he's blocking the way.
Yeah, unless I try to shoot through the wall, I could. Not a great decision. Yet.
Yet.
Let's see, I think we're gonna just... I think we'll just end... I don't think I'll do an action. I'll just end with a bardic inspiration to Koso. So just kind of basically give everyone one for stock.
What does that do?
Right.
Oh, it's right here.
Koso, you got bardic inspiration.
Ooh, that's cool. Nice.
You can use it for any of your rolls other than, like, damage rolls. And I will give pause to your rolls before I say anything, because you have to know, you have to use it before you know if you're gonna hit or not, or before you know if you're gonna succeed or not. Anything else, Thelonious?
I think we're good unless I can use bardic inspiration as both an action and then again as a
Nope.
Thing. So yeah, we're good.
All right. Luronk, there is a man in front of you. He tried to
and
stab you. He stabbed you pretty good. But
And
it
there's a
wasn't
man
that-
next to him, so
There
I
is a
get
man next to
advantage
him.
on my attack. Does that hit?
No, yes it does.
No, 20's not good.
You surprisingly don't kill this man. He's a little tankier than the rest of them.
Well, there's your 1 and 2. There's your bad roll.
Yeah.
You
You have another attack, right?
I do. I'm wondering if I want to use it or not.
Why would you not
Yeah.
use it?
You are in kind of the way, so
You are
Yeah.
using your action to attack. You can't use your action to do something else if you have 2 attacks.
I know. I was just gonna meme, but
Oh, okay.
the 20 hits again, so
Yes, it
here's
does.
more. Yeah.
Oh my god,
7 again.
guys. He died.
Flat.
And I'm just kind of gonna.
We're gonna move him into the ether.
Oh, see you later, buddy.
Yeah, I'll kind of just step up.
well, you hit him with the Hellfire Greatsword. We might as well.
He
Yeah, he's
basically
now a
dissolved into
impure
the fucking
imp,
ether.
right? Or impure devil.
Oh, by the way, every time you're slaying down these creatures, you just hear like their human screams as they die kind of turn a little more high-pitched and kind of eerie, and you see something white kind of go from like their mouth as they're screaming into the fucking blade. Just a little flavor text there. Yeah, so you move
And that's my
forward.
turn.
Okay. Funny cultist is like, you know, you killed my friend. He goes to stab you. Does a 13 hit?
It does not, and I'm going to reuse my reaction, Treacherous Strike. He has to attack his friend.
This is when I use your reaction to force the attacker to reroll an attack against a creature that is also within 5 feet of the attacker.
Beautiful.
My god. Alright, make sure you just note that you've used it once. You can only use it 3 times. He is not immune to being charmed, so he will roll that attack again. And he rolls a 7, so that unfortunately does not hit his friend.
I'm just going to shake my head at him.
Disappointment. Koso!
Huh. Well, I can't get past him, right? So,
Uh,
like, I don't really want to be in that
Technically
hallway
no, unless
anyways.
there's a space like, after him.
I think... We're gonna stand over here and just keep watch at the other door. Besides that, I'm not gonna do anything.
Alright. Brendeth. Nobody has come through the doorway so far, and you see Luronk go further into the hall, actively fighting.
Well, it sounds like he's still fighting, though. He hasn't killed everything yet.
It sounds like they're still, like, fighting, swords clashing and screaming happening.
Okay, well, yep, same thing. Holding an attack, just in case.
Alright.
Not Luronk screaming though.
Philosophical cultist is gonna go, wait, hold on, this is... I can't reach him! And he holds his action to attack as soon as Luronk gets close. Thelonious.
Center. Get a better view of Luronk. How much damage have you taken, Luronk?
Hold on. Look at my health. Where is it? I've taken, like, a little under 20.
We can use another one of these. And... kabang.
On who?
Luronk.
Ooh, thank you.
And bonus action,
I
Bardic.
wish I could,
Fucking, where is it?
I wish I
Bardic
could do things from
Inspiration.
more than 10 feet away.
No, hold on. And bonus action to Bardic Inspiration on... Brendeth. So now everyone will have one.
Alright. Do note that these things outside of combat will only last for 10 minutes.
Yep.
Anything else, Thelonious?
Nope, we're good.
Alright. Luronk! You are now facing off with the funny cultist. He doesn't seem to be that funny.
I don't like that. So, I'm gonna do this.
That hits?
And then I'm gonna do this.
But he's dead.
He's not dead.
Wrong sending all these dudes to hell. Hog.
Am I able to use... I'm able to use my Bardic Inspiration... Oh no, attack rolls, not the attack damage. Okay.
Yeah.
No, you can't use it on damage.
Okay, I'm gonna use my second attack then.
Alright. That hits. And now the funny cultist is dead.
Rip.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up.
And he's gone.
As you walk up, this man activates his held action and tries to take a swing at you. Does a 17 hit you?
That it does.
You will take 7 slashing damage.
One of these guys, like, there's gonna be one person that can do like 46 damage in like a hit. And we're like not ready for it.
That's called the boss.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just like we're gonna be like,
No,
Luronk?
46 is a bit much.
Luronk, are you there?
Luronk? Luronk?
No, don't go after him.
Why do 3 of us have the paralyzed condition?
It's not actually paralyzed, it's blessed. Or not blessed. It's not blessed. It's bardically inspired because I don't know what
Okay, cool. Thank
You guys aren't actually paralyzed.
Paralyzed with inspiration.
I was like,
That's the only one that kind of looks like inspired.
Jordan, it's really just we're standing over the enemies T-posing.
True, you're right.
Oh my god.
The actual lore for D&D. Lol.
Alright, so you step forward, Luronk. Anything else?
I'll just kind of shake my head at him as well.
As he stabs you.
Mm-hmm.
Koso.
Well, Koso's getting bored, so he's gonna head to the hallway. He now sees an opening.
Right.
Oh, well, it
Koso's
turns out.
bloodlust has not been quenched just yet, and he runs down only to see his friend in the way.
But I mean, that's within 10 feet.
True.
Or can I not actually, like, can my arms punch through around the wall and come out of the wall?
No.
I don't know.
You can attempt to punch, but I am gonna like up his AC a couple points just because, you know, he's technically behind a towering Luronk.
I think Luronk should also have to dodge my punches, but like, no.
I mean, I will.
No, Koso wouldn't actually do that.
I will add.
Koso won't actually
much.
attack if it's gonna like potentially punch through.
Alright, I've added a rolled amount to his HP for being behind your comrade.
Am I able to attack him without actually risking hitting Liam?
If you roll a nat 1, you might hit Liam.
Fuck it.
It's okay. It'll feel just like a dart.
It didn't matter that I added added AC. Go ahead and roll damage.
11.
How much did you add, by the way? Curious.
Oh, I rolled a D4 and just added 1 because I was
Oh. Pretty fair.
Yeah, I was like, it's not going to be
damage.
that much because it's not like he's behind a lot of cover. Like, there's gaps in your friend as they're swinging around. So I was like, I don't know how much to add. I'll just roll a D4 and see what it says.
Yeah,
And
makes
probably if it was a 4, I'd probably re-roll it.
sense. Yeah.
Because even that's a little much.
Well, max damage.
Bonk.
Yes, maximum damage. He dies. And we are finally out of initiative. Oh my god.
Bonk. Alright, friends, I think, my new friends here, you two. That one over there I do not think will be my friend for quite some time, but at least he's alive. Oh boy. You two, what do you know? Why are we here? I don't want to stress you out with too many questions, but we are lacking information, and any you can provide would be of great help in us getting you all out of here.
I'm just gonna. Can we just get that? I'm just gonna get that corpse out of the way.
He nods to you. I'm just gonna move all the corpses out of the way. I have space in the ether. So he nods to you and kind of, you know, wipes at his face with his one arm, and you see that their arms, or his arms at least, are not shackled. And as he tries to stand up, you hear kind of chains dragging in the pool of blood. And he goes, I guess I can't get up to talk. It's a bit unfortunate for you to see me in such a shape.
So chains dragging from where? Sorry?
Inside the pool of blood.
Yeah, from where on his body?
Oh.
Or do we just not know yet?
You don't know, but he tried standing up.
Okay. Well, I don't mind getting a little blood on me. I can help out. Is there, should we? Do you know if these guards would have keys on them? Have you seen them use these on you before?
Yes, yes. A lot of them have the keys. There are a select few who don't, but they have a different kind of mask. And if you need me to
Okay. If no one else is,
materialize any
With
of
the
it-
one, with the one that was like right on top of them that we kind of pushed to the just pushed to the ether, have the right mask or the wrong mask?
Oh yeah, those guys have keys.
Right. Let's unether him for a hot second. Get those keys.
Are you gonna touch the dead body?
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
I will if no one else does. I was waiting to see if anyone else wanted to jump in.
I mean, I have no desire to be getting into the pool of blood, so I'm like, it's all you.
The body's not in the pool of blood, mind you.
I mean, just in general, though, I'm not interested in getting in there, so I'm like, no, you're getting those keys.
I'll get the keys then. Brendeth has no problem with that.
Alright.
I just
don't
don't want
know.
to hog all the spotlight.
Brendeth, you pat down this guard. You see that he is carrying similar things to the guards that you guys have killed and stripped. However, this guard in particular has a set of keys. There are multiple keys on a little ring. Most of them are pretty similar. And then there's one that's a large brass key. And the man points and he goes, "What are those? The smaller ones. Those ones is what they used."
Very well. I'll take that over and start getting him unchained.
Right.
Trying keys.
You bring your arm like kind of down into the blood, and as you grab onto something metallic, you pull up and you see with his foot comes a long chain, and you can see the lock kind of connected. And it seems that his foot was chained to the bottom of the tub.
Start trying keys.
Alright. You get through it in like a minute. This guy over here is quieted down by that point. And is just like breathing on the slab.
I'll offer this guy a hand to help him up once he's unchained.
Yeah, he grabs your hand and stands up and he goes, "Ugh. Oh, I don't know how long I was sitting there. Gods, that was awful." He's gonna step out and pat Jane on the head. And he turns to you all and says, Yeah?
He says what? Sorry, I didn't mean to.
He pats the girl on the head and he says, "My name is Daemoned Forgekeeper. I was sent to here by the Queen of Brunde for... Well, actually, I wasn't sent here, but I was sent for delegations. And I was supposed to go to the capital, and I stayed here for the night, and this mess happened. I do not know who you are, but I am grateful for you, and I'm sure the Queen would be grateful as well. This...
We
Oh, yes.
we also were sent by the Queen to find you, I believe.
Oh,
And there,
Were
there was
you
one other person with you too. that
Yes,
they were
is
sent.
the one that I brought back over there. Is he Forgekeeper as well?
as you say that, as you guys are talking about another person, his eyes kind of just darken a little, and he goes, No. Sam ate what's missing on that man over there. He's one of those monsters.
Sam, you said.
Yes.
Was this Sam Highsilver?
Yes. Good friend of mine.
I see, but well, it was. Do you know who this over on the slab is? Though?
No, This girl recognized her, and he gestures. She's from the village. Her name's Jane. And she just kind of looks up at you.
Jane, yes. The person who is almost dead over there. Yes, I know you're Thomas. This is Jane. Who is this?
Can I have some water? You hear from the slab.
Oh, yes. Of course. Have you settled down a little bit? I apologize. My emergency technique is not the most pleasant, but I'll hand him over my water skin.
No, I'm sorry. And he tries to wipe his mouth with his stump and then stops and kind of reaches his chained arm over to grab the water skin and drink.
Thelonious, I kind of call out.
Yep.
Thelonious.
Oh, that's a lot.
You are a practitioner of the arcane arts, yes? I dabble myself, but I believe you are a little...
Hold on.
Do you happen to know any spells that could help us clean these people off and get this blood off of them so that they might feel a little bit better?
Give me a moment.
I believe I have heard. Yeah, she's still there. I believe I have heard some folk.
I think I do.
Say, oh yes.
All right. Which one first?
Well, this one is trying to drink. It might be best for him to
Right.
clean before he does so.
Well, this is pretty much the best I got for that. Or at least the part I can go for, like,
Yes.
wherever the area in question is.
This is a good trick. I should try and learn this one.
Alright, so what are you cleaning? You're cleaning like his face or something?
I'm not exactly sure. Because
You can clean or soil an object no larger than...
yeah, I wasn't sure what you were trying to infer I'm cleaning. Like...
I mean, you can just... I mean, I guess I'm not the
where
DM
you're
here,
going,
but,
well, I'm saying, were you going for his face, or, like...
I mean, it's a cantrip. You can kind of just spam it.
I could
Become the
technically
vacuum,
I could just until clean, technically speaking.
Alright. We'll
That's
say
one thing.
Thelonious starts at the face and works his way around like the guy.
Fire up the fantasy shop vac. Just
Fantasy
like,
clean him of all the blood that's probably his blood and like all the other stuff. And he drinks the water and like almost completely drains the water skin. As he chugs the water down, and he gives one last cough before he speaks up and he goes, My name's Jim Highwater. If I don't get out of here
yes.
alive, could you tell my captain something for me? Could you tell
Captain
her...
Huckabee, yes?
Yes, you know her.
Yes.
Could you tell her
Yes,
that all
spoken.
of my men fought very hard to the end, and did not want to consume?
This I can pass along, but also, you can tell her this yourself. We are going to get you out of here, my friend.
He kind of just chuckles and lays his head back on the slab, and he says, You haven't seen what's upstairs. We'll
have
be
you seen
lucky
the
if
size
any
of...
us get out of here.
My friend carries very large hammers. I think we might be alright. He's very good at pummeling things. I appreciate the warning, though. What is upstairs? Any heads up you can give?
That's where they make the things, the monsters.
Hmm.
And I've only seen kind of glimpses, but it seems that they've made some progress. And he kind of laughs and like rolls his eyes.
Well, we should put an end to this, yes.
I don't know how much help I'll be.
Oh, don't you worry yourself, friend. You need to focus on recovering. You have been through quite a lot. I barely saved you from the brink of death. You just need to focus on maintaining your energy so that you get out of here alive and don't waste your energy on something foolish. Okay?
He nods.
Okay.
Could
I am a doctor. Listen to my advice, please. We are going to get you out of here.
of course, Doctor.
Oh, how rude of me. I apologize. I am Bren. You have given me your name. I neglected to give you mine.
Nice.
That goes for you two of us there as well. This Brendeth Varyn. I go by Bren.
Jim says, "Nice to meet you," and Tommen kind of nods where he is, and you see that he has unshackled Jane, and Jane is kind of just clutching this guy's legs, kind of hiding behind him.
Oh, Thelonious, while you're at it, can you get my hands, please, to their covered in blood? That would be appreciated. While you're doing that, anyway, thank you.
Yeah, I'm not pressing the button again, but yeah.
Thank you so much, yes, great.
At this point in time, you guys hear a clock chime. And it dings 12 times. And then the sound disappears. And it seems to echo throughout the dungeon for a distance.
Can we tell which way it came from?
Roll me a perception check.
I was gonna say I was gonna walk up to Jane and kneel down very low, and I will hand her one of my rubies and say, "It will be okay. Can you keep this safe for me?"
Alright. With the 7, it feels like it came from above. Not directly above, but just somewhere above. It seems louder, like you're kind of creeping around, going left and right, and like tipsy toes and crouching down. And it seems that the sound is a little bit louder from above and kind of echoes out the other directions. Luronk, roll me a persuasion check.
Okay, persuasion, and do I need to decide to use bardic inspiration before or after I roll at a disadvantage?
It's
You get the number, and then you'd have to basically look at the number and say,
You decide
yes
before
or no.
she tells you if it's a pass.
yeah.
You still get to look at the number.
I'll let you decide before, if you want to keep or bardically inspire.
I'm gonna bardically inspire that. It's a 1d6, right?
8 now, right?
Yeah, it's an 8, I think.
Should be an 8 at this point.
There we go.
Alright. She still looks terrified. She still looks scared. She's shivering, but she slowly reaches out her little hand, which you see is kind of, like the space under her fingernails is covered in dirt, and she has kind of some scratches. It looks like she got scuffed up a little bit on the palm of her hand. And she grabs the ruby and quickly brings it to her chest, and just nods to you and kind of like pushes her face more into the fabric of the guy's like pants and whatnot to hide herself.
Then I will go over here and I will talk to Brand and say, one of the guards in that hallway mentioned they should go run up the stairs and get the boss. So I figure if we were going to investigate, that's probably the course of action we should take.
Yes, this makes sense to me.
And if they're making improvements, we probably want to act sooner than later.
Oh, I also forgot to mention this, but I used 18 of my lay on hands to get to full health.
Yep, that would be something to mention. Okay, cool.
Okay. Koso's gonna do a thing. After overhearing the conversation, I'm gonna also, hopefully as a less scary, unarmored monk, kneel down in front of Jane and say, I know he's a big guy, but he's also got a big heart. Everything's gonna be okay. And then from behind me, using my astral arms, I'm going to hand her some chocolate gold coins.
Okay, that's really cute. Roll me a persuasion check then.
That counts as charisma. So does that mean I don't have disadvantage still? If my
Well, it depends on what the wording on your feature is.
okay, so that's what I was. So it says charisma in parentheses intimidation. So is it saying like only intimidation checks
Yeah,
or
only
all charisma
intimidation.
checks? Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Because you could pair intimidation with something else. Like you could do a strength intimidation check or something. So that's why it's specifying.
Yeah, we're gonna use the D8 because I don't know how much time I have left with it. Okay.
All right. She seems to like not completely step away from the dwarf. She's still clinging to him, but she does poke her head out a little bit more. And while sniffling, she takes the ruby and kind of put it in her little pocket. She has kind of like a plain dress with a little kid's apron on it that has like a bunch of little like colored paint marks on it and little flowers drawn. And she puts it in one of those pockets. And then she reaches out for the coin and just kind of looks at it, smells it, and then like puts the whole thing in her mouth and just like starts chewing ferociously.
I'll give her a smile and then stand up and face my comrades.
As you turn around, you get hit with a face full of cure wounds.
Oh.
Just bop.
Just like, oh, thanks.
I hope it's specifically in the face, though.
Oh, yes.
Look
So
at
I
me,
get
I've
13 health?
cured you.
I do the thing where, like, somebody turns around, you have your finger by their face for when they turn and, like, you hit their cheek, but it's cure wounds.
Alright, so I added 13 health.
Woo!
Yeah.
Are you a little better now? Barely injured. Perfect. Love to
Alright,
see
are
that.
they gonna stay here or follow us, or did we decide that?
Well, they're leaving.
While you guys
bye.
are healing each other, Tommen walks over and Jane just follows because she's clinging to him. And he goes to start untying Jim from his shackles.
Oh, for some reason I didn't realize he was shackled. That's my bad.
I did
I
say
would've
his
unshackled him.
limbs that remained were shackled to the slab.
Yep, just misheard. That's my bad.
No, it's fine. I mean, you
Yeah,
healed him.
Was he
He's-
really going anywhere with
he's
an arm and a
plenty
leg?
thankful. Here's the thing. Is it the arm and leg on one side, or is he crisscross? Let's see. One is one side, two is
Oh,
crisscross. Ah, unlucky. So his left arm and his left leg are gone.
That is pretty unlucky.
Well,
Wait,
is he
they're
left-handed
both
or
on-
right-handed?
Which one is it? Are they on the same
Ooh,
side
one
or
is
on opposite
left-handed,
sides?
two is right-handed. Oh, he's right-handed. Thank goodness. At least he can.
Wait, so is it right hand, left leg, or right hand, right leg?
Right. Well, the limbs that are gone is left hand, left leg. Well, left arm, left
Jesus.
leg. And he's righty, so. But still sucks because walking's gonna be shit.
Yep, I'm looking through my bag to see if I had... Well, we don't have our full inventories back yet, right? Just the stuff that was
You
strapped to
guys-
us?
Yes, you guys managed to get the stuff that was strapped to us. You guys managed to get your weapons. You guys haven't found your bags yet in this dungeon.
Perhaps it would be wise before we elevate ourselves to look some more at this level. This is where we found some of our other gear before.
There were 2 doors back in the cult chamber.
It just is a possibility. Also, perhaps we can find something to put together as a bit of a crutch for this man. Something to make it a little easier.
Like I have anything until we like get stuff.
If it was safer, I would recommend just carrying him. Perhaps Luronk, but we don't know if we would need to set him down at a moment's notice. Unless perhaps Luronk, you feel confident fighting with one hand and another hand holding a man on your shoulder. I do not know what your capabilities are.
Am I able to wield a greatsword with one hand?
No, well, no. No. Greatsword's only two-handed, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
As you guys are talking about carrying Jim and whatnot, you overhear Tommen going, "All right, just put your arm here, and well, I'll lift you up, and we can find our way out. And Jane, you stay close to me."
That works.
And Jim is kind of not choking out Tommen, but is basically using his arm to kind of anchor himself around Tommen's neck, holding his other shoulder. And then he's taking his left leg and kind of wrapping it around the guy's waist to kind of not choke Tommen out. And he goes, "This doesn't feel right. Don't worry, we'll fix you up once we get back to the village." And he's like, on him now.
I've got some rope. I want to see if I can use some rope to tie them together in a way that makes it so he's less strangling Tommen.
Oh, that would actually be really helpful. Thank you. Roll me a sleight of hand. Sleight of hand check.
Were we not going down here? We decided.
No,
Look
we're
for
gonna
our
go back
better
and look for
items.
stuff.
Okay.
I think the consensus was, hey, let's go look for our backpacks. There's some rooms we haven't seen yet.
Damn.
Wow.
Well,
So you kind of sling the rope around in a circle and tie a little bow on his stomach, and he just kind of stares at you and goes, thanks.
He's no. I undo it. It's only a joke. He's just here's the real deal. And I awaken the rope and command it to do the knot tying for me.
To fasten?
Flies up 60 feet.
Yeah, it can like grab people, bind people, fasten things together. I feel like it could probably tie these two guys
rope
together
flies,
in some
ties
way.
one end to an object or surface that a rope could be tied to before it becoming inanimate, hanging from the object. We can finagle this nicely. Yeah, so you're like, no, just a joke, and then you just snap your fingers and this thing fucking starts tying itself around them. And it kind of makes like it basically turns Jim into a little backpack.
There you go.
That's adorable.
Jim just kind of puts his head down and he goes, "I feel humiliated." And Tommen just laughs.
Better to be humiliated than dead. But we will get you out of here, for sure.
Alright, let's move.
Indeed.
I didn't get to use my master rope tying skills.
I think it might be best if you come along for now. We will move slowly and carefully. I will take up the rear. You should stay to the middle.
In order to just pay attention to you guys, I am going to move them a little slower.
That's fine.
Because...
Maybe we can use one token to represent them all or something, just to make it easier.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Alright, we're gonna... When else am I gonna fucking use this?
Perfect.
Alright.
It needs to be the bonk. Yes.
This is the group of the 3 NPCs that you guys are protecting. If you guys get into battle while the NPCs are around, they will rematerialize as NPCs, but in the meantime, they will function as one unit.
I'm gonna quickly go up to Koso and ask, one, does he have a torch? Because he can't see shit, or how much longer is he going to be able to see anything? How long does that last?
10 minutes.
Oh, it's gone out now.
30 minutes, an hour?
Oh.
Wait, let me check.
I definitely don't have this anymore then.
If it's 10 minutes, yeah.
You
You guys have spent about 20 minutes
Yeah, 10
healing
minutes.
people, untying
it's-
people, and discussing, what the fuck is going on.
All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the lights go out.
Hey, who
all of
turned
a
out the lights?
sudden, boom, darkness.
Hello? Hello?
Does he have a does he have a torch? I thought he had a torch.
He picked up a torch. I think he then dropped the torch to do something.
I did. Do I have a torch in
Either
my
that or
inventory?
he put it out. In your inventory, you have 8 torches.
Fuck yeah.
You
Light
can
one of them bitches up. Torch.
Go ahead, just delete one from your spell slot. Delete one from your inventory.
I
And
was
boom.
also going to
You have
suggest to him that I go in front, because it'd probably be safer for the guy with the fists to be protecting them.
Well,
I am taking up here as well.
yeah, there's also, like, the people in front are the people that are gonna get bonked.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Which
going
is
to be
why-
the rock.
This is a good order, I think, honestly. You healing us two, and then the damage healer in the back.
I do not have that much healing.
Are we?
Support.
I got
we
you,
just?
It'll be fine. I got you.
Yeah, this is definitely okay. There's
We're just
really
we're
two,
just
like,
working to escort them out at this point, right?
I thought we were going.
finding our shit.
We're
Yeah.
trying to find our
Going to
shit.
get your
don't even
shit, but
know
if you
it.
find
Yeah, we
an
don't even-
exit,
True.
So there's a door right here that I will go
Sounds
listen to.
okay.
Just send it. Click the
Yeah.
button.
So, just reading the room again. To
Eat
you
that
guys,
dart.
You guys enter this grimy-looking room. It's very dusty. There are a bunch of coffins all about.
Just in case.
And as you walk by, you see that a lot of the coffins some of the coffins have little fingerprint marks on them, and then other coffins have no fingerprint marks, and then there's a couple coffins that have a lot of fingerprint marks.
You three.
Yes.
What do you know about this room? If anything.
Tormund kind of adjusts himself to kind of better hold Jim as he's walking, and he turns and goes, to be honest, I haven't been in many of the other rooms.
Yes.
I've been upstairs, but we were kind of dragged from upstairs.
It's all good. Just thought I'd ask.
Sorry, I can't be of more help.
Oh, no worries. Friends, this look familiar to what we saw before, yes?
Yes.
Do these actually look like the ones we saw in the other room previously, or are they just same asset?
I think the one
I mean,
that's
it is the same
over
asset.
here.
It is
Yeah.
very similar to the ones you saw in the room.
Okay. I do not know if we should be messing with these. My gut says no. I think we should continue looking for our stuff. I don't think they stash their stuff in coffins.
I'm just gonna open this door.
Alright. You open the door and it leads to a winding hallway.
Okay, I'm gonna walk in.
As you enter the hallway, you enter another room filled with coffins. Same deal, there are some with no fingerprints on them, there are some with fingerprints on them, and there are some that have a bunch of fingerprints on them.
Why is there a blue box on one of them?
Bruh.
Because your DM's an idiot.
Bruh.
Hold on as I randomly shuffle. Cool. Pretend you never saw that.
I will look back at the group and say, there's another set of staircase in here. We might want to turn around and go back to the other room.
Oh, the staircase going up or down?
They go up.
Up.
Yes, I agree. We should back up for now then, yes.
And should we do a quick cleanup of the meeting room before we bring young Jane in there?
Thomas
well, how
kind of
bad is-
chuckles and goes, she's probably seen worse so far.
What did you all do in there? My god, how bad was it?
Well, there's no one left.
Yes, I figured, but there's a difference between, quick stab to the throat and, pummeling someone into the ground, which I assume it's the latter based on what you say.
One of them was kind of cut in half.
Oh my god.
I mean,
remember it being a little gruesome.
I mean, there was that plus a lot of pummel into the ground, I believe.
Yes, okay, well, yeah, perhaps. Let me go take a look.
Great. You open the door and lo
Oh
and
my
behold,
god.
it's a bloodbath. Oh my god.
A move.
Well,
Oh, sorry.
I'm not sure even Thelonious' fantasy shop that can fix this problem quick enough, so I think we should just go.
I like to think that the area of effect spell is now just a pool of blood.
Oh
It
god.
might as well be, because I basically got all of them with that. And then Koso just bashed their brains in.
No. Yes.
Alright, Jane, I want you to close your eyes now. They start walking forward with you guys.
Oh, there's 2 doors
Borderline.
here. Let's start with the stage. Altar.
I'm just gonna move right here, just because it's easier for me. Alright.
Thelonious shut the door in my face.
I tried clicking and I got stuck on the corner and it shut the door instead.
Okay.
Okay.
You open the door without a care in the world, and lo and behold, you see a pool of water.
Oh, I see a little bit of it. Maybe we should check the other door.
Did we-
Should
did
we
we-
go?
Check this guy's body yet? The priest?
Oh, good point.
I did
Not
that.
I'm pretty sure
idea.
Liam just... I think
you guys
I thought-
all checked their bodies, I would say.
I don't think we did, because
We
I think
were
we killed them all and then just bolted.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we
Wait,
killed them
you guys
all, and then
did.
that was the end of the session.
Yeah, this guy got cleaved.
They kind of ran to help Bran before doing anything else in here.
I will say that they do all have kind of the same gear that you guys have been finding. So they all have daggers, they all have scimitars, and they all have the uniform.
Wait,
However,
Oh, sorry, go on.
collectively among them, if you take the 10 minutes to kind of search their bodies, you will find a total of 80 gold among all of them.
Let's go.
Would you like to take? Would you like
Is
to
there
take
anything
the 10
special
minutes
about
to
the
search?
priest?
No, not this one.
I feel like we're being pretty methodical down here.
All right,
I feel like that makes sense. So that's up to you
Yeah,
guys.
because
to-
we're looking for our
Sure.
stuff, so we're gonna look.
all right. You do not
Yeah.
find your stuff, but you find 80 gold.
I would also
So-
like all of the daggers.
You take 1, 2. There's 2 there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You get 10 daggers.
Woo!
Congratulations.
So we split in the gold, 20 apiece.
Yeah,
Alright.
I would.
Everybody can add 20 gold to your inventory. I would
I'm
assume
rich.
we don't have to we can yada yada this, so that you guys kind of take the time to go
Yeah.
through, and you're like, oh, I found
Yeah.
5 gold over here, blah blah.
All right.
Yeah.
So doing this door.
All right.
I'm gonna
Before
open
we
it,
head
but
to the water world.
Did we search? But didn't we not? I thought we didn't search this
So-
guy yet.
I'll
We
search
just-
the
we just
priest.
We
kinda-
researched the whole room.
Okay, I
Yeah.
thought you said that was leaving out the priest, like he was gonna have something special.
No, I summarized searched for you guys.
Cool. All right. I'm gonna check this door.
Open the door. All right. You see a long, winding hallway that kind of branches off to the right.
Hmm. Hey, Luronk.
Yes,
You want to check out this way?
sure.
I'll back you
Guards.
up. Oh,
There is a door.
I will open the door.
Alright. You find a
Okay.
hallway.
I will go into the
Oh,
hallway.
sorry. These
It-
guys are
that's the
totally
hall-
following. Whoops. There we go.
Where am I?
This looks like the same hallway that we were in before.
That is the hallway we've been in before.
And to the left is where the cultists came from, and there appears to be a blood cauldron, which I assume is where they got all the marks on their masks.
Did we already come from here?
We didn't go down, which I can't because there's a Luronk in the way.
There's a
Ooh,
couple
jump
of
in.
you that went down, or started to go down at least, because, you
No,
guys
we
were going
stopped
for-
up
No,
here
that's
by
where
this
you
door.
spawned them and they started walking up.
Trevor and I
Oh,
were to the
those-
left
yeah.
up by this door.
They weren't the bad guys. They were coming up, and then some of you guys were gonna go down to where they were. But then you didn't, because you fought.
Yeah.
Well, do
So,
you want
I
to check
guess-
this out first? Yeah.
I guess I'll go down here and check it out.
Alright.
Can I have a read of the room?
Alright, yeah. You enter this, kind of oval-shaped room. There is, just kind of stone tables at the end of the room that are currently bare. And there is a fancy, basin in the center of the room with blood stains all around and little footprints all around. Not little as in children, just little as in there's footprints. And the blood is, kind of just settled in a still liquefied state.
Does it look ceremonial?
Oh yes, it looks very grand and ceremonial.
How much would it take for me to push it over?
Well, since it is a stone basin that looks like it's either part of the floor or attached to the floor, you're gonna have to roll really high.
For just like a strength check?
Yeah.
Alright. And it's still a disadvantage. Let's go for it.
Something tells me that was gonna have to be perfect.
You push with all of your might, and you're just kind of sitting there, like, up here, like, leaning upon it, like, Thank you, Brendeth. I didn't realize that you were running around.
I didn't want to interrupt.
So they are following you. They are
Yeah,
gonna always
figured.
be in front of you. I just, like, am
That was just
focusing on
me.
the
Yeah.
moving the map around, too.
All right, let's go to that other pathway. I think.
Oh, but look at all the blood.
I will note, there was 2 hallways at the very beginning that you guys did not go down.
There's also a door
True.
at the end of this hallway.
There is also a door
What?
at the end of that hallway. Like,
I'm
Oh, yes.
speaking of me, I'll take a dart to the face again. It only does like 5 damage.
I mean, since Brendeth's already at the back, I guess Brendeth will head over there before the 3 prisoners and open this ahead of time.
Right.
Make sure I don't get the dart or
you
whatever.
open the door, and it is a kind of dark hallway that ends in some shackles with a skeletal body, only half of it, dangling from it.
Okay, well, we don't need to go down there. That's fine. Close the door again.
Alright.
I mean, actually, now I guess I am the lead now?
If we wanted,
We
we could
kinda
snake to the
shuffled.
right and I can be the lead, but it's...
Luronk, you went up here, yes? Before,
Yes.
previously, took darts. Anything interesting? I did not go up here.
There was just blood and nothing interesting in it.
Excellent. Oh yes, this room. We need to be very careful about this.
Oh yeah!
What's wrong with this room? The man says.
Oh, don't be careful. Stop up right there. Stop. Careful.
Oh my
Observe.
god!
Observe the floor, and there are traps. Just follow my footsteps exactly.
Tom
and,
nods and succeeds in taking his other arm and kind of picking up Jane in front of him, like he has a front backpack and the back backpack. And he goes, "This might be uncomfortable, but it'll only take a second." And he follows
And
your
then-
footsteps.
Yeah, I will lead them through the pattern that got us to the room without.
All right. They make it through the room without getting crushed. Congratulations.
Don't do that.
Woo!
Part of me wanted to long jump that, and the other part of me knew that was just when I get the nat 1 and just faceplant in the center.
That's always the time when you get the nat 1 and faceplant.
Those stairs go up or down?
These stairs do go up.
Unless you're Luronk and just slide over the table.
Yes, hold there for a second, just in case. Yes, just a little louder.
Right.
Oh, there is water.
You open this door, and you see the 2 braziers kind of burning brightly. And you also see a waterfall falling into this kind of basin, or pool, more like it. And you can hear kind of... roll me a perception check.
Perception at disadvantage.
Alright, yeah. You can see an additional light coming from the top of the waterfall, from the building. And as you step a little bit closer, you see that there is actually a ladder behind the waterfall.
I was going to try and take a look up here anyways, but it looks like I was already able to spot this.
You step in the water, do you climb up?
Yeah, I'll mention that to my teammates first. There is ladder behind waterfall. I think I will take a look. I will be fine with the water. I cannot drown. But I think it may be best for me to scout ahead a little bit. And if there is air up there, I will let you all know. Who knows where this water leads? Perhaps it's way out.
Go for it. Where the hell did Luronk go?
I climbed the ladder.
Alright, I don't have a map for this.
That's fair.
So you climb up this ladder. It is extremely slippery as you're climbing up, but you have spider clamps, so it's okay. You can stick to fucking surfaces. It's cool. But you feel like your comrades might have difficulty climbing, and would need to really brace themselves against the water current pushing them back and the slipperiness of the bars. And as you make your way to the top, there is kind of a how do I say this? The waterfall keeps going up, or it keeps on continuing upwards, even though you've reached the top of the ladder. And as you look out behind you, you see through the waterfall that you have risen atop the surface, and you are now kind of in the forest. And there's this waterfall falling down from higher ground. Into this hole specifically.
I see.
Like a way out.
So it's falling down into the hole. And just like the area around, we're in like the forest.
You are in the
does
forest.
anything look suspicious around here? Does it look like, are there signs like that this place is guarded or has been recently guarded or anything like that? Signs of, nature being trampled down or campfires and shit.
You see plenty of footprints leading away into this waterfall. It seems that this may have been a main entrance. And you don't see any living beings around, but you do see those talismans that you were seeing around before.
Okay, I'll return down the ladder to my teammate.
Alright, you return down, no problem.
Here. Soaking wet, I come out of the pool of water and just kind of shake off like the water off the ends of my hands and stuff. Like, shake my head back and forth and my hair goes everywhere. There's water flying around the room.
Anything for drying?
It's okay. I will get over it. But this does lead to the forest. We couldn't get up this way. However, there is lots of water coming from above. It was somewhat difficult even for me to climb, and I can do this, and I walk up the wall a little bit. Plus, the water makes everything slippery. Might not be the most ideal way to get out, but is there in a pinch?
Brendeth, this is gonna be weird. Roll me a persuasion check real quick.
Yeah, sure. Disadvantage still, I assume.
You hear the tiniest, faintest, whoa, as the little girl's poking her little head out from behind the guy, just staring at you as you climb up the walls.
Step back down again, but yeah. Just a quick demonstration. Yes, it basically required me to be able to do that, to get up there easily. It would be somewhat more difficult without this talent. But it is there, if we need it.
Should one of us make the climb and try to get help?
I think for now it may be best for us all to stick together. The forest itself did not seem, well, particularly safe. Also, they did not seem particularly willing to let us go get help. I fear if we are separated, we may not find each other again.
Did you just say the forest wasn't willing?
Something
Common,
up
like-
there. The forest involved, something in the forest. You know, is figure of speech.
Hammond raises an eyebrow and looks like he's about to respond again, but then he kind of just drops it and shakes his head and goes, "Okay, at least we have a way out in case we get cornered."
There are ghosts and stuff, and if you go too high, I climbed using this technique, and I walk up the wall again. Using this technique, I climbed up all the way to the tops of the trees, and somehow I came up through the grounds, and my teammates can attest to this. They also saw this. So I could not get out of the
very
forest,
confused.
even going up.
As you climb up the wall, Jane tries running up over here and climbing up the wall as well.
Try to catch her.
She gets a couple bricks up because the bricks are kind of like sticking out a bit, and then you kind of lift her up by her armpits and put her back down, and she just kind of looks up at you, just like mouth agape, just like in awe.
Trust me, this is not the easiest skill to learn. Took me many years of trying and failing.
She nods and then runs back to the group.
Oh, Koso and Luronk weren't here for me to make a crack about, and definitely some brain damage.
All right.
Either way, I think we should note that this location is here and return later if there is not an easier way out.
All right. So you guys note, you're like, ooh, exit here.
Escape, spelled just like escape.
Escape.
I could technically do that with prestidigitation.
You
Just make an
technically
exit sign. Just flash it like an actual exit sign in red flashing lights.
Well, I would very much like the rest of my tools back, so I think we should go look for those. Yes,
It's just downward now, right?
we never
Alright,
got to eat this the pork that I bought. I would like this back.
I had a question. Where did we come from? Because I was out the session before.
You guys came from over here. Over here is, you guys all know this, even though, Liam, you weren't here. You can't go that way. There's nothing there. It's a different map. But over that way was basically just dungeon cells, and that's kind of it.
Alright, I'm
There
gonna-
didn't seem to be an exit on that side.
I'm gonna run down, and I see a door. So.
There's a door.
I'm gonna tell the party to wait, so that we don't mess up the order. And then
You open the door. It is an empty room filled with skeletal remains and decomposing bodies, and there is a bunch of blood and cracks in the floor.
Sick.
this looks like another mallet room. I'd say let's not go to that one.
Alright. You go down the hallway
Oh.
even further, and there is a split in the road. One of them leads further down a hall and starts to crack and crumble. The other one leads up the stairs a little bit. Not fully like the other stairs that you had seen further in the dungeon, but this one leads a little bit up the stairs.
I'm gonna check these stairs.
Alright.
Whee!
Go up the stairs. You open the door. Let me read the room to you. And I'll just
Ooh.
move everybody here. I assume
I feel
you
like I
guys are
see
all
levers. There's some levers.
So, as you guys start to enter this room, you see in this corner of the room, I'm just going to draw it, or draw a little circle. Right here are your backpacks. They're just kind of piled, not really nicely. They just kind of got thrown in the corner there. And you can see that there are 3 kind of stone, not tables, but like stone boxes with levers at the top of them. And on the on this back wall, written in what you guys believe to be some dried blood, is the words Phanor is key. And I will put that in the Roll20, or not Roll20, Foundry chat. Yeah, that is the room.
Okay, I will mention to everyone that can't see it, but our bags are in the corner of the room. If we want to go, I can go first and see if there are any traps.
Yes, go first. Look for traps.
If the game is unpaused.
Yes, sorry. My bad.
I will run into the corner of the room and grab my bag first.
Do you guys all just stand there while he runs into the room and grabs
I was
bags?
about to say that I think I would lead myself and the 3 people here out into the hallway and say, it's best to back up a bit while he does these things. Yeah.
I'll
Just
probably just be in the doorway, just in like for backup magic.
Koso's in a lever flipping mood, but I'm a little nervous about what they might do.
flip them all at the same time. Go for it.
As you guys
Let's
all
fucking
move,
do it. Let's fucking do it.
As you guys all move to your respective positions, the door shuts.
Well,
And not only does it shut,
Well,
Thelonious on your side and Koso and Luronk on your side, you see iron bars come out from the top and the side and kind of lock shut.
I thought Thelonious was in the room, no? Were you?
No, I was in the
Thelonious is
doorway.
at the doorway.
Fucking sick. How are we gonna pull all 3 at the same time?
You said it was
Just
a
walk over here for a second. Just walk
Use
back
your
here.
monk arms.
They're fucked. Just
They're
walk back
fucked.
to you.
Wow,
They're
wow,
fucked.
way to fucking care
Oh.
about Jane's feelings.
Good.
Damn.
So, actually,
You should whisper to him.
Ryan, there is an easy way for us to technically try to pull all 3 levers.
You guys, are you guys gonna look at the levers?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, hold on.
Why investigate? Brute force it
You guys
until we
gonna
die.
start pulling the levers and not...
I'm gonna investigate the lever.
I feel like this group should have been the Chaos crew or whatever the fuck the other one
Right.
is. The Chaos,
Chaos
Goblins.
Goblins?
Yeah, we're
Well,
so
you're the
chaotic.
Bonk Boys because you guys all do damage, and then the other guys have like AOE spells and like buffs, debuffs, and healing, and
Yeah, that's true.
Well-
They're dealing with like court politics stuff, and we're just pull all the levers.
all the fucking levers. Koso, so you are looking at these levers. They are all identical in shape, size, and design. And you see at the side of the levers, there are kind of like a prindle, but instead of it being numbered, there's just, you see 6 ticks on each one. So there's 6 positions that the lever can go in for each of them.
Sorry. Did you say Prindle? Because if that's actually what you said, I'm so excited. Yes, you did, and Jordan knows too.
Yeah, prindle.
A
The
friend.
Prindle! That's gotta be one of the best jokes ever made by Disney.
It's amazing.
Anyways,
But it's kind of like a gear shift.
Yeah, I
but
got
like
you.
instead of it shifting to park and drive, there's just 6 different ticks for each of them. So each of them have
The
6 different
dungeon-
positions.
is a massive airship.
Oh god, oh fuck.
Imagine. Jesus.
Is there any labels for the position, or is it literally just ticks?
They are labeled 1 through 6.
All right,
And
so
they're
it's a
all
code.
set to number 1.
They're all set to number 1. Okay. Okay, so. All right. It appears we might be looking to. Oh, excuse me. To enter correct combination.
While Koso's doing all this smart stuff, he looks over at Luronk, strapping like 7 different weapons to himself. As once he's done, he just has a sigh of relief.
God.
Very nice. Very nice. I'm glad you have your things back. No. No, look. Do you remember seeing any numbers around?
Yeah, do we roll a history check for that?
Sure.
Or a knowledge check or something?
Or like, are we still wearing our stolen clothing? Do they have like any symbols or numbers on it?
You guys did not say you were taking them off, so unless you guys retroactively took them off, then you guys still have them on. Which would scare the fuck out of everyone else too. But obviously you guys are the good guys. I would assume your masks are probably off at this point, but you guys probably have the cloaks. There is the symbol that you've been seeing around on the coffins and everything. I can redraw that again, but it is also in the other room, and I can just kind of drag it over.
Yeah, we see it.
Oh yeah, you
over
good.
here.
So that symbol is kind of just on your on a little on the buttons of your cloak and whatnot.
Doesn't really look like a number to me.
It doesn't really look like a number.
Yeah, I think I took off my helmet when I went to kneel down to Jane, so I don't have my helmet on right now. Is there any indication of like a rest position or a position that's regularly hit with these levers?
I mean, they are all resting at 1. To investigate further, you'd have to roll an investigation check for me.
Okay, I'm not good at that. And it's at this. Oh, yep. It's a lever.
They're all resting at 1. The only other logical explanation is they'll all rest on the other side at 6.
I love it.
Koso, do we flip switch?
I'm a little concerned about what may happen if we have the wrong combination. But since they're all at 1, and the current code is 111 that is entered, maybe nothing will happen until we get it right.
So, you said it was a stone. Was it a stone or a wooden door?
It's a stone door that slammed shut, and then iron bars came out from the top and sides to kind of crisscross lock it into place.
Yeah, I was just
fuck this puzzle? How do I break the door down?
Yep, that was the question that was being asked. Yes.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I was gonna see if I could like smash a hole in it and tell everyone like, "Hey, is there like a numbers thing that you see?"
You'd have to try really hard to smash it open or smash a hole into it.
Yeah, I mean, if it was wood, it would probably be easier, but
I can't even think of any numbers. I can't even think of any numbers that showed up at all. Like
Phanor is key?
This is a test to see if I need to put more puzzles in the dungeons from now on, or if I need to just not do puzzles at all.
I like puzzles, we might just be stupid.
I'm not in the room. Wow.
Nope, nothing backwards.
That's my own fault, obviously.
I was wondering what the fuck that was.
Just thinking he was talking in Celestial or something that I didn't understand.
fuck are you reading?
Was that not in Oh, it wasn't Celestial.
Stuck
Perfect.
in here with this idiot.
Just no. Anyways,
God.
All right, I guess I will.
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
Go
You
slowly,
won't-
one by one, and see if you hear a noise at one of the numbers. Like,
All right, I'm gonna go up to this one and this one that's in front of me,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll move it one tick.
You hear a click.
And you
Is it a
feel a
good click
dart.
or a bad click?
You
we
hear
definitely
a click.
missed something. Phanor is key. What does that even mean? Who is Phanor? What is Phanor? Oh man, I'm stupid.
Even better, how is Phanor?
How is
Why
Phanor?
is
Why is Phanor?
When you guys get this, you guys are gonna want to smack me through the camera.
Here's a wild idea.
Alright, I say we do the 69 idea.
Here's a wild idea. We can just put this first one to 4.
Okay. You hear a
There's no
click.
0. There's no 0.
What's wrong? Yeah, there is no 0. What do you mean?
I was guessing he was gonna do 420.
Oh, were you?
Well, so I mean, here's the thing: we were told Phanor is key, so would it just be all 4?
Phanor
I
is
don't-
not 4.
I like the way you think, though. Pog?
It's been a,
That
it's,
is some
it's,
gamer
it's been
shit.
a hot bit.
Alright, Phanor is
Your
6
characters
letters.
would definitely remember reading about Phanor in this dungeon.
Aha, sure.
Did
Sure,
I put
yes,
that
Phanor.
in my
Great guy. Great guy.
Was there something on this first casket that we read? That would have been Koso, I think. What would have Koso have read from that?
I did read something in Celestial. I don't remember what it said. Did I write down what it said?
Did you?
May your dreams be at eternal rest. I don't know if that's from
Yes.
something recently.
Yes, it is. That's from the
May
coffin.
your dreams be at eternal rest. Nothing about Phanor.
Wait, did you guys read this, or did you guys totally skip over it?
Oh, are we fucked?
we may have?
I
Oh, was it in the
forgotten.
book on the altar?
The book on the altar, yes. Did you guys read the book on the altar?
We did not.
No.
Oh!
I don't think we touched that shit because we
Okay.
were scared of it.
During that 20 minutes, you guys would have totally at least seen the first page that was written, so I'm just gonna put it here. Whoops.
And from the dark threads of fate itself, the god of dreams, Phanor, was born. Present as a half-human, half-deer, he controlled the dreams of all. Feared by his power, he was sealed within a human mortal, forced to mutate into the Wendigo. In Phanor's name we call to thee, deliver us from our restless lives, as we shall rid you from your mortal flesh, so that you may lead calamity in the dreams of the old gods.
Oh, that was in the room where we found these 3? Is that what you're saying?
That was in the room with the priest for the sermon. I totally thought you guys read that.
No, we
Yeah,
ran
it's
away.
on the
I'm
altar.
so sorry. I'm so sorry. That is
all
completely
good.
my bad.
Man, I think I'm just bad at puzzles.
But continue with your puzzle. In the room, there are 6 ticks for each of these. Your backpacks are in the corner of the room. Otherwise, the room's pretty empty. There is the blood-stained message on the wall that just says Phanor is key.
The god of dreams, Phanor was born, presented as half human, half deer.
6, 6, 6.
Oh!
Fuck.
I mean, yeah.
We still haven't tried 69. I mean, I'm just saying.
You guys have
6,
not
3,
tried.
6,
You
like,
guys have honestly have only tried 211 and 411.
But, so, I gotta tell you, 69 is not possible because there's 3 numbers, and there's not a 9, it's just a
3 and
6, 6.
No, you do 6,
Yeah.
and then you do 3, and then you do 6.
yeah.
69.
Alright, fine, I'll pull that first level to 6.
All right.
I'll do a 3 and then
you
a
hear
6.
a tick. You hear a tick. You hear a tick.
Alright. Then we do the middle one to a 6. And now it's all 6s.
Who pulled the middle one to the 6?
Luronk.
Are you sure, Koso? Because you definitely
Volunteer.
stepped in the middle and said, we pulled the middle one to the 6.
No, it was me. I was just joking.
Alright, make me a dexterity saving throw as when you pull it to the 6, you feel a jolt of electricity start to hit your hand.
Oh, let's fucking go. Is this disadvantage?
No, saving throws are not at disadvantage yet with your exhaustion. Only for ability checks.
Oh,
Yeah. You
Hate
dodge out of the
lightning
way
powers.
as a little arc of lightning kind of comes out of the lever. And as this trap goes off, you hear tick, tick,
Oh fuck.
tick,
Oh shit.
tick,
Oh
tick,
fuck.
as the levers reset back to 1.
Oh, okay.
You guys are like, oh, we're dying.
That was a really good bait. Holy shit. I wonder how they're doing in there.
So nothing happened. The levers just reset.
Haven't heard any screams of pain yet. It's probably good.
Are you sure about that? Tommen said.
Well,
you're gonna have to rely on their.
this is fair.
You have to rely on their wits to get out of there.
I have seen the large one take a dart to the face, and he just kind of left it there, and it didn't seem to bother him. So, perhaps screams of pain are not the best measure. You are correct. There's no blood, like, seeping out of the door yet, is there?
No blood seeping out of the door yet.
Okay, well, yeah, so,
Just
so
walks
probably
out.
fine. It's probably
So
fine.
they reset and nothing happened?
Other than the arc of lightning at 666.
What could that mean? Well, it gave me a little electric tickle on that last one, but I got away in time. I don't know what that means, though.
Feared by
definitely-
his power, he was sealed within a human mortal.
So this is,
Alright,
I
I'm
can't
going
wait for this to
to-
be a red herring.
I'm not gonna
Should I?
railroad this. The paragraph I sent you guys would be a red herring for this. Like, please do not think too much on the paragraph. That's just you guys are saying who the fuck is Phanor, and I'm like, you guys should know this. Like, it's in the dungeon. This is what you would know so far. Like, this is the background, and that the symbol is the symbol, so you know it's a thing.
Right. I remember we read Phanor. We were like able to pick out like the name Phanor on some other text we found, but not much else. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So you could say it's just Phanor lore.
Oh god.
I'm going to arc another bolt of lightning at you guys.
A dart from out of nowhere just shoots into Luronk's head.
That's
So you-
2 damage.
You got this. You got this. I think you guys can get this.
There are how many levers in there?
3
Three
levers. They have
was trying-
6 each.
I was trying to see if I could talk to Bren with the mind link, but turns out, first it's only an hour. Second, I have to be able to see him.
Have any of you guys tried yelling through the door?
No.
No. I think.
wait,
I mean,
I
has
have-
it been an hour since we were in the like sneaking in costume and the
I'm gonna pause.
I still
the-
have to actively see you first to talk.
Oh well, yeah, but you initiated the link like back when we were sneaking into that the priest fucking. Why am I blanking on the?
Is it?
Sermon.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree. So, okay,
It's
so
been
then does it
about
just work after you initiated
Probably
them?
45 minutes.
So as
Like,
long
I
as you
don't-
initiated it, we should still have contact, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, okay.
I mean, check the abilities like text, but
Here you go. I guess
Yep.
all the text is
the
just
ability to
start
speak. The ability to speak for 1 hour. Yep.
it. Okay.
Oh wait. Nope. To use this ability, the creature must be able to see you and must be within this target's range.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that just to cast it or to use it?
Well, that's what we were deciding.
Um,
It sounds like it says to use. So
It looks like it's to use his ability. So it's more
Okay.
of like you guys can be in a room with each other and like the bad guys and talk to each other while the bad guys don't know, sort of thing.
Yeah. That's fair.
I don't think it's as strong as like other.
Either way,
telepathic
Bren's just
abilities.
keeping watch. Chilling. Big chilling.
Big jump.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Telling the prisoners stories of his various doctor exploits, all the people he saved in different ways. Like, one time I saved this dude whose, like, leg was completely detached, but I sewed it back on. It was crazy.
So Tommen
can you
looks
hear us?
gross the fuck out. Jim has his head down just in shame of being a backpack. And Jane is just wide eyes staring at you. She looks like she's absorbing every single word that you're saying.
Thanks. Just neighbor.
Thelonious, you here? Can you hear us?
Let's go.
So I heard that from them,
Yep.
right?
From behind the door, yes. It's not from a Wendigo
Okay.
behind you.
Well, I meant like I zoned out for a second. I wasn't
It's a
hearing it
fucking
from like
Wendigo.
them from down the hallway. Okay, yeah, I actually can. Who would have thunk that this stone door with iron bars is not soundproof?
Oh, silly.
Yeah. Anyways, about that. So the two of us are fine, but we can't seem to figure out how to get out. There are 3 levers, and we don't know if you saw before the doors closed behind us, but on the wall it says Phanor is key. We tried one combination, but it shocked me after I punched in the 3rd word, because these levers have 6 positions each one can be in. They each have a number 1 through 6. Okay. Basically, I explained everything. And I'm like,
All right.
we don't know what the combo is.
All right, let me go relay this information. Don't go anywhere.
Can I roll anything on my 20 intelligence to help here?
Oh, I'm just running down here and relaying that.
You can, but it ruins the fun.
It's the fun.
Puzzles are fun.
I feel like I'm either missing something or I'm just stupid,
But you
because I
can
don't even
roll-
remember seeing 1 number in this entire dungeon.
You can roll an intelligence roll to get a hint. I won't give you the answer, but I'll give
My
you a
one hint, my one thought was like, I was looking back through my notes of when everybody got kidnapped, but they're all like 5 days apart. So like it could just be 5s, but I don't think that's it. That was a stretch, anyways.
There was the pattern of 5 days apart, but like,
I did notice that.
yeah.
But the
Take better
got
notes.
nothing.
You may roll a base intelligence check for a hint if you so wish. Wow,
Thank
jumped
God
on
shit.
that really quickly.
I mean, I don't have to prove I can deadlift to roll an athletics check.
You are certain you haven't seen any numbers in this dungeon yet. You feel as if it has to be something in the room.
Mm-hmm. Oh God. I God damn it.
Yeah. I told you tried to punch me.
623.
What?
The number of letters in each word, 623. Phanor, 6 letters. Is 2 letters. Key, 3 letters.
Alright, we're gonna assume that Thelonious told me that.
Let me just be the relay person.
And then go ahead, Luronk.
Beep. Beep. Beep.
Kerchunk! The door opens!
Woo!
I go over here and I like bring all the items back to the people.
You
You're
solved
not
the
dead.
lever puzzle.
That's good. I was starting to get a little worried there. Oh, excellent.
You know, I thought about that at first, and then I was like, "There's no way." And
I overthought it. I was like, I didn't even think that could be possible.
I can't give you guys the hardest puzzle in the world for your first puzzle. That would be a little rude of me. I need to work my way up, figure out what you guys can figure out. It was funny
awesome.
that you guys were going back and things like, oh, maybe it's the times that they were kidnapped.
I was thinking of like anything that would have numbers.
I was honestly sitting here like counting all of the caskets in the room to see if there was like a pattern.
Alright, everyone get your shit.
All we were doing is looking for the most archaic numbers, but it was just letters this whole time.
Has the orc gone bad?
It has been 2 days.
Has it been looted? Shit. Fuck, yeah, it's gone bad.
But somehow the pork will never go bad.
It's orc. It's orc.
Orc. The orc is gone, Crabrave. I'm just gonna delete that. I'm gonna take all of the rotten meat out of my inventory because there's probably a lot of it now, and I'm just gonna start like shoveling it onto the ground into that room. Like,
it smells.
Here's the troll meat, the elephant meat.
Just casually puts it
I'm just gonna, as you take the first one, I'm gonna ask, can you do it not right here? Do it in the
like it out of my pack, so it's not with the rest of my.
How about in the corner of that room, maybe? Not in front of all of us.
Do you want me to pick up what I already put on the floor here, or like?
At this point, the damage is done with those. Just maybe
that's most of it. So like.
Well, I guess that ship has sailed, but.
Don't worry. There's not much else in here that can go bad and such. I think the worst of it is over.
Perhaps now that we found our stuff, we should go ahead upstairs.
Looks like he's going to puke, by the way. Jane
hold on.
is staring at the flesh in fascination.
Yes,
you've corrupted a child.
If you don't like the smell, I think you have.
Hold on, I'm getting that one up.
Sir,
trying to prompt you, like here.
Yeah, let's see. What's the opposite of rotten meat? Whatever that is, where did that smell?
Let's can we since it's already, I mean, like, I don't have to be in New York, but I want to go see what's upstairs before we end the session.
Yes, I was going to ask, do you guys want to continue to the upstairs? Definitely not a boss battle upstairs, or do you guys want to end here and we can pick up next time?
I want to like roll initiative as a cliffhanger, personally.
Yes, yeah. The only other thing I wanted to do was like
from everybody for that one.
I mean, I honestly could just keep going, but forever. But yeah,
it's kind of late for me. But it could be fine. It's.
Can we go at least see the boss introduce itself and then like end? Can we skip
Perhaps
time
we could
to, like,
fast forward to that moment.
Can we fast forward to that moment through these annoying hallways of skinny?
Maybe we just pick which stairway we're going up.
Okay.
Maybe the one by the.
At least let me show you what's left. There's nothing actually crazy here. All right, so I'm gonna drag all of you. So if you had continued down here, you would have had a very long hallway that definitely gives you trap vibes, but it is actually a red herring because there were no traps in this hallway. So you guys would have gone down this hallway going, oh my god, let's freak out, oh my god, we need to make sure that there's nothing going to kill us, and nothing kills you. When you go up the stairs, there's a dining area here. This is where the reinforcements were that came to help. So they could have gone down this hallway, which was that water pool water. But they decided to go this way instead, which is the upstairs that you guys were considering going down. So up here.
And that's where we were.
Oblong room with a this is just like a little statue. That's nothing important. This, however, is hovering 1 inch off the ground, and you see above that there's a similarly sized circle on the ceiling, leading up.
Oh. Should we see what's upstairs?
Go to the elevator!
Wait, is it? It's not an elevator, right? It's just a symbol?
What's this from down this?
That's the catacombs.
Oh, that's
I just never went there. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Feel free to like look around there while I get this just set up.
That's where the Luronk was.
I guess I'm the only one that's seen all these.
Yeah, you're our forward.
Yeah, you never went falling into rooms. I was about to push you onto a trap.
You go up to the door and then you turn around and it's like, oh, nothing in there. We're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I was literally about to like have Koso push you. Please don't block hallways. It was funny though.
It was funny. That's
But
why
yeah,
I called
don't
it out
block
earlier
hallways.
too. I was like, "Oh, Luronk, I didn't go up here. You went up here. What is up here?"
Well, to be fair, I wasn't. To be fair, I wasn't walking into rooms because I didn't want to get hit with traps
yeah.
that would hit other people.
Oh no,
Yeah.
yeah, that's totally sensible. To be honest, yeah, it's just kind of funny at the same time.
There was definitely a time where like more important things were happening, so I decided not to talk.
In-
And if I got to talk, I was gonna be like, move.
In character, Brendeth's like, "Oh yeah, I trust Luronk. Long since there's nothing there, cool. We'll move on." Out of character, I want to see the cool map. That's great. in the fiction, it makes a lot of sense. That, like,
if you
why
guys
would
want
you need
to
see the
get
ring?
a full view of the map after the dungeon's over, like I'll let you guys tour the map as much as you want.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Because these are cool things. Do you guys let the NPCs go up with you?
No.
Oh fuck. Well, I mean, we feel like we've kind of cleaned out this floor now, right? Like,
I feel like they should go hang out by the waterfall.
At
Did
this
that
point
guard?
in
Did
time,
we
you
ever
have-
figure out where that guard that bailed went? Was he one of the ones that came back?
He's one of the
We're
ones that
assuming
came
that they
back. He
went
basically
upstairs.
grabbed
Okay,
people
good.
and came back.
Oh,
All right,
At this
because he
point,
went
I
out
would
one
give-
way and came back the other, so it's tough to tell.
I mean, if we go up, I would give one of my scimitars to Daemoned.
who is currently carrying a man?
Yeah, he's
yeah,
kind
I feel
of
like no.
over
I feel like
encumbered.
They die. I feel
I
like
mean-
they die.
Just to defend himself, maybe it could be good. I mean,
I would not advise them coming on the elevator.
the problem is if we don't take them up, there's always that slim chance that like more cultists come from elsewhere in the place, like back where we were, down the ladder from the waterfall, like all sorts of things, and catch them behind us. I feel like, as Brendeth, I am fairly confident in healing people and keeping them from literally fucking dying unless they just get like one shot. I mean, as in they can go down and I can pick them up again. Probably that'll be fine.
As Luronk as well, I feel confident protecting them. Should I need to rush to them, whether I get any attacks, I will protect them no matter what. So
I think we stick together. That's my gut. I think it will be dangerous for them, but I think we have enough healing in the party that we can get them back up. I can, if it comes down to it, I can do more of those like bargain bin revivifies.
Okay.
Great.
All right. Shall we all step on?
Hold on 1 second as I just.
No worries.
I guess maybe do we want to ask the NPCs for like the quick version of if they want to go or not?
I think they're just here with us, trying to survive.
I mean, Jim kind of shrugs as best as he can as a backpack and goes, "Do I really have a choice?" And Tommen says, "As long as the girl's safe, I still have my hands. I can still fight."
All right.
And then the girl is just staring at Brendeth.
So, yes. Can I help? Do you need something?
She has that look of awe on her face.
Oh, okay. Not staring in a. Okay, gotcha.
Not staring
tell
in a,
which
in a
staring.
scary
No, I like that. I think that's still in character.
Alright.
Brendeth doesn't understand why anyone would stare at him unless they were scared of him, so that's why he asked.
Scared or need help?
Yeah.
You guys step onto the pentagram.
We're all new characters. 36 drop lowest.
That's it. That's the campaign.
Nice,
The pentagram was insta-death.
You
Teamwork.
guys,
We all jump on it together.
you guys make it to the top, and the pentagram kind of seals at the top of this room. Not the top, the floor of this room, with like a little click. And there seems to be a little ticking timer, and you guys kind of get the idea of it, scramble off, and the
Does it seem mechanical or magical? The elevator.
magical.
Said hovering off the ground.
Okay. Sick.
And it kind of goes back down. You do hear chanting from this room over here, and you kind of get the feeling that that might be the room where Actually, Tommen, who is holding Jim, points and goes, "That over there. That's where they're doing it."
Let's go check
On
it
the
out.
All
left.
right.
Should we check to the right at all, or just kind of just go for it?
Maybe go for it.
Whew.
Don't open the door just yet. You guys can all get in position.
I will stay in the back with the folks.
Gronk wants another dart in his face. Hog.
Tommen is gonna set Jim down right here and give Jane a dagger and say, "All right, I need you to be a big girl and protect him now, okay?"
Also, if you need to protect him, scream. I am very fast. I will run out here.
Does
Let's go.
Tommen have any other weapons other than that dagger?
He had just the dagger, and you have given him a scimitar.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Get in
I should
your
actually
get in
eat
your
this.
positions for the fight. Tommen's gonna kind of be like in the middle.
Alright.
Did you want to go
No.
up front, Koso, or if not, I will. But it's up to you.
I'll open the door when ready.
Oh, did you want to? You can take that if you want. Let's go for it.
There's something I want to try, but
Sure.
it's going to be difficult.
Sure. I believe.
So as you make your way to the door, before you actually open the door, you hear some men yelling, and they're like, they say, "Sir, there's intruders. We need to hurry fast." And he goes, "Silence!" And you hear some muttering. And as you open the door, you see
Oh fuck.
a man over two dead Wendigos, one of which is only half transformed and still has half of their face man-like. And they are kind of lying still, eyes still open, and the priest kind of looks up and stares Luronk straight in the eyes and yells out, "Phanor, I give thee strength. Accept the blood of your kin and rise from their blood. Give us thy holy light and flood the dreams of our enemies with destruction and despair." And
Oh God, that was loud.
this thing
Spooky, scary skeletons.
arises from the dead bodies.
Don't like the sound of that.
And this is where we'll pick up next time.
The little boss battle.
What is it?
Pog.
Oh,
There's
Super
no
Wendigo?
initiative. We don't know the name.
Yeah, we can't know the name.
That's fine. Oh fuck.
Wendigo failed resurrection.
Oh fuck. Oh shit.